back to our channel. Here I am, Mrs. Kaushemeye, and here we have... Okay, this is my husband, I'm his wife. So today we're going to discuss more, as you guys know already here, we discuss about relationship, we talk about financial situation, and also we help each other figuring out things, or maybe giving information about, about anything in life, here in Canada especially, because that's where we live. So, and today we have very interesting video, we have very interesting topic. I really want you to pay attention, and then if you have any question or you have an idea, let us know. We'll be more than happy to assist you, or we'll be more than happy to discuss about it. So as we're taking our breakfast, I remember yesterday we had a discussion. One of my cousins was asking me a question, very, I wouldn't say it was hard, but at the same time, it's very important question. How will you know the other person that you're dating, that they really love you for who you are, or they really love you? Like, how will you know that? Basically, like, it was hard for me to explain, because it's not about the definition of somebody else. It's gonna define you, how you're gonna be with the other person. You see what I mean? Yeah. But how would you know someone is actually loves you? How will you know? How did you know that I love you? But how would you know, basically, in general? I don't know.
I don't have a definition for it. I feel it. Yeah.
What do you mean?
If I feel that what I have with the other person is love, then that's what it is. And then I believe that there's many types of love. Mm-hmm. There are many depths to love. So if
because your volume so that they can hear you.
So someone can love you as a friend. They can love you as a best friend, as just an acquaintance. There are people who are ready to die for you, and there are people who are just there for the ride.
I like that, for the ride.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No,
is that to have fun?
No, there's ride or die, and then there's just ride.
No, that's a good one.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I give people the benefit of the doubt. And I don't necessarily verbalize things. If I want us to be friends, or I'm trying to have a deeper relationship with you, then I just act like that. Mm-hmm. I just act like that's how we're trying to do it. Mm-hmm. And I show you what I'm offering. Mm-hmm. And you show me genuinely what you want, or what you can for me and for us. Mm-hmm. If for some reason you're not interested, I'm not going to say, hey, I'm trying to be your best friend, why aren't we doing it right, all that's corrected. No, I'm just going to be I'm going to be a best friend for you. Mm-hmm. And then you do you. If what you show me looks like that's what I was looking for, then that's what it is. If I see that it's less, then that's what it is. So in the terms of someone being in love with me, it's just that if I'm already in love with you, I'm going to be faithful, I'm going to be caring, I'm going to show you what I can, I'm going to try to show you what I have for you, and then I'm just going to see if you reciprocate. If I get the intention behind everything you say and everything you do matches this relationship we have, this thing that we share. If what we share is less than what I'm giving, then basically we're not sharing it. What we're sharing is lower than that, and I'm gonna understand at that point, you don't love me, or you don't love me the way, or at the level.
The way you want it to be loved.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But like, do you think, for me, I remember when my cousin asked me that question, first of all, I just, I was thinking about it. I'm like, okay, it's not about, I don't even know how I can explain to the other person, oh, if someone loves you and you have a list of the 5 or 6 things, or if the person is doing all of this, that means they love you. No, that's not how it works. And I can give you my own, how can I say, I can give you my own way of I do things, but has nothing to do with you has nothing to do with you getting the other person, and you tell them, oh, if you don't do this, then that means I don't love you. That means you don't love me. No, everybody has their own way of loving, and everybody has their own way of feeling out things. I feel like for me, it's all about as a person, what are you looking for? First of all, who are you looking for? What is your like the values that what are the things that are very important to you before you can actually even try to see some try to find love or whatever. You need to know first your list, because my list may not be your list. And also, I feel like it's more like to have a good connection. It doesn't have to be the first week you guys met and then you have a good connection. No, it can take time. But on the long run, you can start having these feelings, or the things you value the most is the same thing of the other person. And then you can try to figure it out, okay, he likes this, he likes this, he does this, he do this, what do I do? Does his dream and my dream matches? Because many times, even if it doesn't match, so at some point, because I remember when I started dating Edmund, because I knew I had the idea of the kind of person he was, and I wasn't seeing myself being with him like for the long run, because the things he do, the things he does, the things it's completely different from my side. So he likes cartoons, he likes to watch cartoons, right? And the way I was seeing him, I could tell he's gonna marry someone who's white or someone who is Chinese. That was the way of our seeing, but at the same time, I didn't know this guy fought for me, because not only that, like the things he loved the most is the same thing that I love the most. Like, there's at least 60% of things we share. Don't you believe this? Yeah. There's at least 60% of the things that he loves and I do love. Of course, we still have like a 40% from his side. I still have about 40% of the things that I do love, but he doesn't like, or he's not interested. So for me, I feel like for you, it's good to ask to know other people's journey, but at the same time, I feel like it's always better to figure it out your side, or figure it out the things you wanna do, or the things you love the most, before you can actually define, or before you can actually say like for sure this person loves me for real, who I am. Because I remember yesterday when my cousin was asking me that question, it was so hard for me to understand. What do you mean? Because the things I love, or the things I value the most, has nothing to do with you. For example, if I love someone who is educated, there's people who don't care about being educated, who don't care about education. They're like, oh, I love you, let's go for it. And that's okay. It's not a bad thing. But everybody has their own way of loving. Everybody has their own way of doing things. It's okay to talk about it, but at the same time, I just feel like everybody should just figure it out. Because for me, I always figure it out. If I'm with you 3 months, I better know. I'm with you 3 months. Why would I even go for the long run for 6 months, 1 year? Doing what? Sex? No. No. I need to know if you're the kind of guy that I want to date after 3 months. If I can't know that after 3 months, I don't know what I'm gonna get after 6 months. Because if I can't figure it out now, when am I gonna figure it out? After 1 year? Yeah, No, for me, I feel like it's all about communication. I have to communicate to understand. Do you know 3 months? How many days in those 3 months? Yeah. How many days in?
90.
Yeah, 90 days. 90 days is a long time to figure out that the person, they're actually there for you. They are ready to be with you, to be serious. So me, I don't know. For me, it's I don't understand. I don't know how I can go with 2 years with a person, and I'm still trying to figure it out. 2 years to do what?
No, it's because people date for different reasons, and also people grow. So you might be with someone this month. This is the worst month of their life. Yeah, maybe you think that person is very interesting.